There are a couple of ways of thinking encompassing the continuous Drake v. the world rap fight that have become acknowledged as everything except holy realities. For one's purposes, this is all evidently fun. Spotify, the extravagant business that detailed a quarterly benefit last week, to some degree, because of laying off 17% of its staff in front of special times of year last year, leased boards in Times Square, proclaiming that rap is a serious game. This was probably their remark on the months-long adventure that started with the arrival of Future and Metro Boomin's We Have Little to No Faith in You, which was crammed with subliminals focused on Drake, and highlighted the Kendrick Lamar-helped hit single Like That, a shot heard round the rap world and then some. Rap is definitely cutthroat, and it has to be sure been engaging to get more than one Kendrick stanza in the range of half a month. Indeed, even the unending savaging on the two sides online at one point had its appeal, a much-needed diversion from the outpouring of discouraging news that normally floods news feeds and For You pages. Kendrick's six short-lived Can't Stand composition, Happiness, was all that the individuals who have followed his and Drake's rancor over the course of the years might have expected, a thickly layered deconstruction of Drizzy's entire rap vocation. But then, frankly, I don't fucking mind any longer. In the hours between Kendrick dropping Rapture and the explainers of each section being transferred via online entertainment, mobilized police powers raged serene fights at schools around the nation, mistreating and capturing many understudies and personnel only weeks before graduation. Honestly, Kendrick won the meet quite a while back with Control, particularly after Drake went out in interviews and essentially cried about it. Kendrick won the hamburger, again, when he turned into the main rapper to get a Pulitzer Prize. None of what's going on now is preceding especially new ground. As a matter of fact, it feels particularly frozen in time, a brought-up struggle from a period before coronavirus and artificial intelligence and the mass gaslighting of people in general notwithstanding slaughter. This isn't to say it's impractical for rap fans to be amped up for and taken part in the ongoing fight, while likewise being politically mindful of what's happening in Gaza and on school grounds around the country. It's only difficult to get horrendously put resources into 10-years-old discussion around two rappers approaching 40, one where nobody's psyche is really being changed at any point in the near future. The ongoing talk web-based recommending that Drake, for such a long time, has been an undercover culture vulture feels slender, best-case scenario. No one, not even Drake's most diehard followers, has at any point been convinced, hopefully not by mistake, that he was really a troublemaker. Very much like nobody with any sense thinks Future is a furious medication junkie. Drake's last collection conveyed the maybe inadvertent abbreviation, Fat D, and the record before that was called Her Misfortune, also his introduction to house and electronic music with genuinely, forget about it. Be that as it may, alright, certain. Suppose Kendrick has legitimately placed Aubrey in anything that place he ought to be. What's going on? This entire quarrel has begun to uncover itself to be an Ouroboros of consideration and web-based entertainment critique more than any genuine mandate on two rappers' capacities, which is the reason it seems like such a titanic, hopeless cause, particularly now. Drake was legitimately pilloried for involving controlled man-made intelligence vocals of Tupac for his, in general, superfluous, tailor-made freeform, yet the aggregate worship for Pac's heritage ought to reach out past the utilization of his voice. During his profession, Tupac was participated in what stays one of the most renowned rap meets ever. He likewise turned into a regular foe of people with great influence thanks to the way that he was never reluctant to take a stand in opposition to persecution, even as his big name rose. Rap fans doubtlessly can think often about legislative issues and rap meets simultaneously. For what reason mightn't rappers at any point do likewise?